Hi, this is Melindy from Paris Living. Today we're going to talk about loans. A lot of people ask me if it's possible to borrow from a French bank as a foreigner, or otherwise known as a non-fiscal resident, meaning that you live and pay taxes in another country. And the answer is yes. French banks will loan to foreigners. However, the way that they assess your debt capacity is very different from how it's done in other countries. For example, in the US and in the UK, most adults use credit cards, and so they have credit scores. And that's a very easy way for a bank to assess your capacity to borrow. But here, only about 10% of French adults have credit cards, which is a pretty amazing statistic in itself. This economy is fundamentally very different. So in order for banks to decide how much they're going to lend to you, they have to review your revenue. That's the most important thing. Your revenue, your ability to continue to generate that revenue, your health is going to be a part of that, so you'll have to do a medical. And also, they're going to have to consider your debt to income ratio. Do you have any other loans out? Do you have any other mortgages out? And lastly, your age. How much longer can you continue to work according to French authorities who think that retirement age is at 65. So, whereas in the US, it is not uncommon for someone in their 60s or even in their 70s to get a home equity loan, here that is simply not possible. And even if they could get a loan, the insurance policy attached to the loan would be so expensive it wouldn't be worth it. So, that's sort of the long and short of it as far as loans. As a product, they are a little bit different. The property does secure the loan, but a bank will never come and repossess the property. So what happens is, if you default on your loan, the insurance policy kicks in and pays for a certain amount of time. And if you really become insolvent and you default on your loan, then it goes to a judge, and the judge says that determines whether or not you have to liquidate your assets in order to pay off your creditors. And then the tax man is first in line, and then whatever money is left over will go to pay for whatever remaining mortgage payments are left. So that's the deal with French mortgages. I encourage everyone to apply for one. You never know how much you're going to get. The rates are so low right now. Some people qualify for 1%. Most Americans qualify for about 1.8, which is still amazing because that's approximately inflation in France. So that means that when banks lend out money, they're actually lending at a loss. But they're forced to by the European Central Bank, whose inflation rate goal is 2%. So they will continue to force banks to lend, even if they're lending at a loss. So contact us. I would love to talk to anyone about how the loan process works, and I work with a lot of English-speaking brokers here in Paris, and we can always figure out a way to see if you qualify and if that helps determine whether you can purchase property in Paris. Talk to you soon. Bye.